that what the youngsters are doing now? Is that what y'all doing? No? Okay. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Faceovermatter. It is your girl Jay here. In today's video, I wanted to sit and chat with you guys and do a completely new renovated Monday motivation. I have been feeling absolutely awesome, okay? So for starters, I'm feeling awesome today because I have finally, I don't know if this is like my official setup, but I'm trying to like do something different just with my setup, and I just want it to be different and nice and really pretty and very flattering when you come to my channel. Like, I'm doing so many different things behind the scenes, which is why you guys have not been seeing me on the tube or the gram a lot, because I have been trying to do a lot of background work and a lot of, you know, just behind the scenes, mandatory, very needed much work that I have been not really avoiding, but just haven't really been doing the best at it. So that's what I'm doing. Handling finances, handling my mental, and just trying to remain sane, happy, loved, and hardworking. Like, I'm just trying to do all that I can. So this is me just wanting to come to you guys and just catch up with you, but also in a sense motivate you, because I do believe that part of my calling is me to be an encourager, and I thank God because it does allow me to experience things on another extent, and also it does help me be able to help others and to, you know, maybe overcome some of these hardships and just different things. I was actually I got on the phone with a subscriber. You know who you are if you're watching this, but I got on the phone with a subscriber and we were just talking, and she was sharing with me about some of her, you know, struggles that she's been dealing with lately, and just to be able to talk. And I don't know everything, guys. I don't know it all. I don't even have it halfway together, okay? But I do know that, you know, the part of reason why I live is to help others. So, and I feel like that's part of everyone's calling. We all go through things. I see it like this: we all go through things for someone else. You know what I'm saying? Because we all are essentially building testimonies. We're going through life and we're dealing with things in our own way, and it's our own stories, and our own stories help other people during their time of creating their stories. And not that it's, you know, stories that we even want, but it's stories that are very essential to our growth and our life and our journey and our salvation and our walk with Jesus Christ. So yeah, but overall, I am very happy. I am full of joy. I have to watch what I say sometimes, because I feel like me saying happy, because I feel like happiness is like just moments. I strive to be joyful, and when I am joyful, that can't be shaken. And I seek my joy in God, and I get it. And He's been helping me so much. But my main thing that I want to encourage you guys for this week is insecurity. And I know it took me forever to get to the topic, but I thank you, Lord, for that. Insecurity. I don't know how you guys perceive me. I don't know how you guys see me when you see me on YouTube, when you may see me in person, or if you see me on Instagram. I don't know how you guys really see me, because I know how I see people when I see them on, you know, if I'm scrolling or if I see them on YouTube. I'm like, oh man, she's confident, she's got it together, she's this, she's this. But it may be a completely different story behind the scenes. So I'm not sure exactly how you guys see me. You guys could put it down below. Please don't be mean. But essentially, I think a lot of the time, just by people's comments and the messages that I get, I feel like people really see me as a person who has it all together, who has it down packed, who's doing everything not exactly right, but close enough. And I'm here to tell you guys that I do not do everything right. I don't do it halfway right. I do a lot of things wrong. I do a lot of things backwards. I do a lot of things out of order. And guys, I'm telling you now, I am here just to share with you guys that I am Jalen, and I am, oops, I almost dropped something, and I am not perfect. It was brought to my attention by my pastor, actually, that my demographic of people that I may be talking to now or in the near future are young women like myself who deal with insecurity. And I thank God for the platform that I have, because it has allowed me to see that regardless of the numbers, regardless of how many comments you get, regardless of how many people send you sweet messages all day, every day. If you do not feel that within yourself and in Jesus, you will not believe those things, and it will not make a world of difference. It may help you with your confidence. It may boost your confidence just to hear someone say, oh, you're so inspiring, or you're beautiful, or you're gorgeous, or I love this, or you just got it. You know, all of those things are wonderful, and I thank each and every one of you for your wonderful comments. But behind the scenes, it is really difficult. I'm going to insert, and I just thought about this, and I don't even know if I'm gonna really do it, but I'm gonna insert this clip. I was actually vlogging a while back. It was several months ago. My friend ended up sending me a video, and I was sitting there watching this video, and what the video was, it was a guy who was kind of doing like a monologue situation on stage, and he was encouraging women. You're beautiful, you are enough, and you're this and you're that, and you're this and you're that. And when I seen it, I just burst out into tears. So I'll insert this clip here.
You are beautiful. You are smart. You are funny. You are kind. You are unique. You are worthy of love and affection. You are never too much. You are always enough. You are precious. You are a diamond, a rose, a pearl, the most stunning of all God's creation. You are worth more than you could ever imagine. Worth more than the numbers on the scale, or the hair product you use, or the shoes you wear. More than how many...
Very quick snippet, didn't want to show you guys too much, okay? But that's just a very vulnerable state for me, and it caught me in the midst of my vlogging because, and I thank God I kept that footage, because it just allowed me to see that regardless of the following that I have, or how pretty I can do my makeup and get myself dressed up and all these things, I am still very insecure, and I have a tough time you know, expressing that or even being real about it. But this is the very first time I am speaking, you know, publicly about it to my following. But I do feel this is going to free someone today just to know that me, Faceovermatter, hey, how you doing? I am a very insecure woman, and it's just part of me growing out of that. But I have to, thank you, Lord, I have to watch what I say too, because I'm coming out of that season. I'm coming out of that mindset, because God, over the past several months, has been changing me, has been fixing me. He has been altering my thoughts. He has been changing the way I feel about myself and how I am, you know, my outlook on myself. And it's so crazy how you can sit and look at other people and you can even get insecure within yourself, because man, you can see them and be like, man, they're so confident and they're so this. Why can't I be like that? And it's crazy that I say that, because I know people see me like that. As insecure as I am, or was, I'm gonna say was, as insecure as I was, I know people have seen me, and not say it's intimidation, but it's more of like admiration. It's like, man, she's got it together. She's clean. She's kept up well. It's in her posture. She sits up straight. She crosses her leg. You know, it's all in those little things. And they may feel like that about me, like I have it together and I'm so confident, but it takes a lot to get up. For me, speaking for me and my personal experience, it takes so much for me to get up at a decent hour, because 9 times out of 10, I'm getting up at 10:30, 11 o'clock. That's just how my life is right now, okay? But it takes so much of me to get up and literally be like, you know, let me get myself together. Let me shower. Let me, you know, do some self-care things. Let me sit in the tub and relax and run me a bubble bath. Let me do my skin. Let me do some skincare. Let me, you know what I'm saying, put some nice oils on my body. Let me put my makeup on and really just, you know, bring out the nice features that I already have. And let me do stuff to my hair to make me feel good. It takes a lot for me to do that. Do you hear me? So I am here to encourage you on this beautiful Monday. It is like 74 degrees outside. I got the window open right here in front of me. Like, I'm feeling good today, okay? It takes so much to do these things, but I am here to encourage you that it is okay if you are insecure. It's going to take time, and it's going to take a lot of prayer and really handing that over to God himself and say, God, this is keeping me, and this is what I had to do. I literally had to take my insecurity and say, God, and I had to cry out to God, okay? So as y'all seen in that clip, I was crying. I wasn't praying at that time, but I was just crying, but it ended up turning into prayer, me being on my face. But I had to take that insecurity, all those thoughts, all those things that I would feel that, oh, I'm not enough, or all this and oh, that. You know, I had to take that and say, God, this is keeping me from literally reaching the potential that I possess. It's keeping me from really doing the kingdom work that you have set and called over my life. So this is what I have to do. I have to cast my cares on you as you told me to do in the Bible and make my requests known to you. I have to hand this over to you. And I'm letting you know, God, I don't want to be bound by myself. I don't want to be bound and be kept back because of me. It's, you know, it's one thing if other things, you know, outside things are altering you and keeping you from reaching your potential or stepping forward or just, you know, not being fearful. But it's another point when it's like it's yourself who's keeping you back. And it's probably one of the most aggravating things I've ever had to experience, because it's like if someone else is keeping me back, oh, I can cut them off and move and, you know, alter my life another way and I'll be good. But when it's yourself, you wake up with yourself every day. You go to bed with yourself every day. You deal with yourself all day long. And it's to the point, and I'm laughing because it's like, you know, I can't get out of this. This is me, and this is part of me accepting who I am. But at the end of the day, I'm like, God, take this. Please take this, because this is keeping me from being Jalen. This is keeping me from being Faceovermatter. And the thing about it is, I had someone ask me, is Jalen and Faceovermatter two different people? And when I tell you, that stopped me in my tracks, and I'm like, well, is it? Is it two different people? And I'm like, I don't want it to be two different people. I want, when people see Faceovermatter, I want them to see Jalen. That's why in my intro, thank you, Lord, for that. That's why in my intro, it's what? You know, welcome back to Faceovermatter. It's your girl, Jay. I'm introducing, it's not just, hey, welcome back to Faceovermatter, blah, 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 blah. Let's go on about the makeup. Let's go on about the hair, whatever else. But no, I'm me. So Faceovermatter and Jalen, I want to be the same person. Now, if it's perceived differently, then that's something I have to fix, because I don't want it to be two different people. I don't want Faceovermatter to be my alter ego and my put on confident girl. I don't want to cut off the camera and then be insecure and not confident and all these things that I'm trying to put out here for you guys. Once the camera's off, I'm different. I don't want it to be that, and that's what it is majority of the time. And you guys have seen people who are faithful watching, you know, faithfully watching my videos. You guys have seen me here on camera be kind of down, low energy. Hey guys, you know, I'm just trying to deal with it today, but let's just get into the makeup. Y'all have seen me like that. I can pull up these exact videos and show you guys where, you know, sometimes you guys see that. But at the end of the day, I want it to be to the point where me, Jalen, is the same thing, is the same person, excuse me, as Faceovermatter. But Faceovermatter is just, I don't know, like I'm trying to figure it all out, guys. And I'm telling you, when you're in your mind, you're in your thoughts so deeply, you can't even function properly. So that's why I'm like, God, I needed to take a step back. I needed you to come into my life. I needed you to fix these things and switch some things up, because a lot that's going on right now is not what I'm enjoying. I'm not even being able to, it was to a point that I'm not enjoying being me. And that is so heartbreaking to hear anyone say, but to even see it within myself and be like, you know what? I'm not enjoying being Jalen. I'm not enjoying God's creation. I'm not enjoying, you know, what he's designed me to be and how I function and how I talk and how I receive things and how I respond, like all these different things. I'm not enjoying me. And I'm like, that's a huge problem. So I'm just here to encourage you guys to seriously, if you are feeling insecure and not confident in all these other things about yourself, the devil is a liar. We got to cast that onto God and say, look, wait a minute. I am beautiful. I am confident. I am made to do this. I have the strength to do this. And one thing that is so peaceful to the mind and encouraging is that God says that we don't lack. We have everything that we need in a particular season. So right now in my life, right now in your life, dealing with what you're dealing with what I'm dealing with, I have everything that I need to get through and pick myself up and go. It is easier said than done. Yes, ma'am. But it is doable, and I am just here to encourage you that this is your wake-up call. This is you to reach down inside of that insecure person that's all the way down in there that's trying to make her appearance and come up and let it be known, oh, I'm insecure. Like, no. We will embrace it. That's the only way things will get solved, is if we embrace it and acknowledge it. So I am just showing you myself right now. I'm very vulnerable right now with you guys. I'm in a great mood, but this is me talking about something that's very sensitive to me. I am showing and I am embracing that I have dealt with insecurity, not being confident, not loving who I am. I've dealt with it before, so it reoccurring just let me know that I hadn't really dealt with it. I probably masked it, and now looking back, I put it under a rug. And on top of that rug was other things that kind of just weighed it down. But once those other things started to kind of dwindle off, the friends, the relationships, the job, the hobbies, all this other stuff started to go away. It's like, okay, now I have to deal with what I tucked under the rug. Here I am in the beginning of 2019, still dealing with things that I dealt with years ago. And it's like, what in the world? But again, I am just here to encourage you to get up. You got this. You have everything that you need for your season and where you're at in your life. I feel like I'm not yelling at you, but I am just trying to encourage someone because I am happy. I am joyful inside because I know what God is doing for me, and I know He'll do it for you too. So this is your Monday motivation. I love you guys so much. If you have any questions, you want to talk some more, I have an email down below in the description box. It is Faceovermatter. If I don't get back to you, just send it again and I'll try to get to it as much as I can. If not, send it in the comments. We can chat there. If not, head over to my Instagram, which is at Faceovermatter as well. We can talk there too. Hit me in the DMs. I don't care. We can do it all. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. So as always, if you're new, I'm Jay. And if you're not new, I just thank you so much for supporting me with whatever I do here with my channel. I have so much energy. Let me slow down. Let me just slow down. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. And of course, God willing, I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Mwah.